Hello and welcome back to Magical Diary. Next week. Early on Monday, all the freshmen are called together. Good morning, Buttercups! The Thanksgiving break begins the week after classes on Tuesday. There will be no further scheduled activities until Monday the 2nd of December. If you are staying through the break, the library will be open and meals will be served at the regular times, as well as the feast on Thursday and some organised activities. If you are leaving and you need to leave before tomorrow evening and you haven't already made arrangements, please talk to me after assembly. Now there is one more thing. For those of you who are Wild Seed, if you are leaving, this will be your first time away from the comfort and protection of Iris Academy. If you are witches and wizards and the people around you are not, the choice that you made 3 years ago still stands. You must not reveal our secrets to the outside world. You must not discuss or display magic in front of anyone who is not one of us. Not your old friends, not your families, no one. If you betray our trust, you will not be allowed to return. And we would miss you. Now, I'm sure you have a busy week ahead of you, so I'll let you get on with your schedules. Well, let's do some more blue classes, since I've got a decent boost in red for my arm guards. Excellent. Ooh, a combined spell. That's cool. If I might have your attention, please. Take a hold of each other's hands and close your eyes. We give thanks to the parents who created us and the friends who helped us grow, to the earth which nurtures us and the other worlds which inspire us. For what we have been given and for what we have to give, for those who have taken us in when we were in need, for forgiveness, for the hope of renewal. May our tributes bring joy, and may no call go unanswered in this Thanksgiving season. So may it be. Hands pull away from mine as other students echo her words. Have a very happy holiday. Well, now I can hang up my cape, find my parents and be on my way. School will be waiting for me when I get back. On vacation. Yay, I'm de-stressed. Oh, do I not actually get to see the vacation? Cool. I arrived back at school for my vacation, feeling slightly disorientated. It was nice to see my family again, but in some ways they felt like strangers. And my old friends, they've all moved on. Back to my room then. Hey, Janlin, you're back. How was your holiday? Fine, how was yours? It was okay. How about you? It was great! It snowed! There was snow everywhere and all the local kids met to go up sledding. Looks like you've never seen snow before. We get snow back home, but not very much, usually. School gets cancelled as soon as anything sticks, even if it's just a few flakes. We're lucky if we can even make snowballs. So I'd never seen so many sleds before, those funny little ones that look like shovels. And she had to try them all. This one boy, he brought a garbage bag to lie on, and when he'd go down the hill it would spin him round and round. Pastel wouldn't slide with us because of her wings, but she helped make snowmen. Pastel was there? Yeah, sort of a last minute thing. She didn't want to stay at school for the holiday either. Guess your house was pretty crowded. Oh, we're used to it. Lots of magical families stay with us when they're travelling. And William remembers her being practically a baby too, so he couldn't get away. So she couldn't get anywhere with him. She wasn't serious anyway. So she started on Ellen. She was just being friendly. Very friendly. Really, Pastel flirts with everything. Don't you mean everyone? You don't know her well enough. Was that awkward? Ellen shifts her shoulders. No, it was alright. We're all just kidding around. William, he never mentioned it. He fussed over all three of us equally. Pulled us around on sleds, taught us games. We had fun. So how was Thanksgiving dinner? Virginia leans back and pats her stomach. Great! It was different, but nice. She didn't know what the Indian pudding was. But I liked it. It's just not something we ever had back home. We always made pumpkin pie, it's the same sort of thing. Not really. Well, they're both cinnamony, spicy, and kind of brown, okay? Pumpkin pudding. You do not need any more desserts. Maybe not today, but what about tomorrow? Tomorrow it'll be back to work. Back to classes. On Monday morning, someone knocks on our door. Virginia gets up to answer it. Good morning. Here are your exam schedules for the day. She returns, holding a piece of paper. Exams? Today? But we haven't had time to prepare. Well, it has been a while since the last exam. We've all had that time. That's not the same. No, but we'll do our best, right? So, I have an exam after class today. What else should I do this week? So that's today. Alright, blue, blue, red, blue, blue. I've got to say that massive boost is going to be very useful, I suspect. Get some more blue. Savey time. And this is save game 7. Yes, I'm very boring when it comes to naming save games. They just get numbers. So, here I am. I wonder what this exam will be about. Here we go. In the dungeon again. The exit to this dungeon has been hidden. You cannot teleport out of the level. You must use your magic wisely to find your way before you run out of energy. You may choose to surrender at any time, and you will be retrieved from the dungeon safely. However, you will fail your exam and receive demerits. Good luck. Okay, well, let's have a look around first. Great, this one's going to be a bloody maze, isn't it? Okay, so that's a dead end. This, I'm assuming, is also... No? Okay, that's a dead end. In case anybody hasn't figured out what I'm doing, I'm just scouring out the entire map, see what's what. Okay. Because if you've got a map, make use of it. Right. Open spellbook. True sight. Okay. What else have I got? I've got light, which improves visibility. Cast at a view in nearby locations. Silence, darkness, teleport other. Teleport self, dispersion. Interrupts the casting of a spell, which I don't really need to. Yeah, I think I need to just keep using True Sight to try and find some illusions. Examine the walls. They're exactly what they seem to be, yeah. Okay, let's start with this one. So, True Sight. Okay, no illusions there. I think I'm just going to have to check every wall to try and find the fake door. Here's where I hope my magic holds out. Ah, and my health and magic seem to be determined by my smarts and my strength. Okay, that makes some sort of sense. Nope. It's quite a nice sound design here, I've got to say, in the dungeons. They sound just the right kind of quiet and ominous. Put it this way, if it's hidden somewhere that isn't a dead end, I'm kind of screwed. Oh dear, I might be kind of screwed. Nope. Oops. Didn't mean to click that. Great. So yeah, the walls and floor appear to be the walls and the floor. Okay, I'm running out of magic to cast True Sight. So I don't really have any other spell that would be useful in this kind of situation. I don't think anyway. Well, that did exactly nothing. Okay, I've got 7 more casts of that. It's got to be hidden on one of the walls, logically. But it's pure guesswork trying to find the right one, unfortunately. Nope. Okay. Let's think about this logically. I've already checked that wall, haven't I? Do I have any other spells? Shove a target. Removes visibility. Okay, I feel like it's probably down here somewhere. Okay, let's actually just examine the artwork on the walls. Look for anything that looks odd. Okay, I've got a dodgy feeling that I'm going to fail this one. 'Cause I can't really see anything. You guys? Well, that's not going to help me much, but... I'm just going to see if it'll let me walk through any of these walls. It'd be helpful if it did. Running out of magic now. Because they said the way out had been hidden. Which implies to me that... they are in some way disguised. Put it this way, I'm running very low on magic now, so I might have to give up on this one. That would be annoying. Aha! Bingo. We are making progress now. Oh, thank God for that, we're clear. Hey, hey! Thank God for blind luck. I need a drink. I climbed the stairs and emerged from the dungeon, blinking into sunlight. Congratulations, Janlin! For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. I guess I can go relax now. That was annoying. Back in our dorm room, I find Ellen, muttering to herself. How'd it go? Didn't. You didn't take the exam. That's what he said. I don't understand. Were you in the dungeon or not? I was in the dungeon. I found the way out, I just didn't use magic. How did you do that? I analysed the layout to decide which walls were most likely structurally to be false and checked them for inconsistencies until I found 2 walls that were identical. I was sure one was illusion, but they still felt solid, so I decided my mind was being fooled into stopping my hand, making me think I felt something. So I jumped at the wall, so I would hit it in mid-air, my mind wouldn't be able to pull me back, and it worked. But I didn't cast any spells, so he said it didn't count, and he wouldn't give me any merits for it. Oh. Well, that is bollocks, basically. She might not have solved it the way they expected her to, but that just involves creative thinking. Well, that's not fair. They always say it doesn't matter how we solve the challenges as long as we solve them, right? Yeah. It's a trick. It's a nasty trick. I wonder how many real people they catch by not telling us the real rules. Yeah, you're right. It's not fair. They're doing it wrong. She stomps out of the room. Where is she going? I follow in Ellen's wake as she steams through the halls. Professor Grabner, sir! I beg your pardon. Your testing procedure is unbalanced and unfair. Take it up with the headmistress. I have no time for this. No, you listen to me. It's important. She's yelling at Grabner. I can feel the fascinated crowds hovering around to watch the show. Would you be willing to accept detention in exchange for my listening to your little diatribe? Yes! I see. Carry on. You tell us that we're supposed to be creative, but you discourage creative solutions. You tell us we're supposed to think our way out of challenges, but you don't teach us to think. All we've learned since here is spells, no history, no literature, no guidance on what is and isn't accepted behaviour, and then you punish us anyway. You tell us to experiment, but you don't tell us how to do it safely. You don't give us the tools to measure our progress, and you make fun of science for doing what you can't. It's wrong. Have you finished? Yes. Very well. I will see you on Saturday for your detention, Miss Middleton. He swirls his cape around him and walks away. Ah! I think I'm going to quietly sneak back to the room. Lovely magic. I wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. I'm not sure why. I thought I heard something. Was someone at the door? I wait a few moments, but I don't hear anything except Virginia's snoring. Back to sleep then. New spell: flames, freeze, lightning. I'm assuming those are all related to the boost I gave myself, but I needed to go to class to actually get access to the spells. Janlin, I believe I have something that belongs to you. Okay. She hands me a nondescript brown paper bag. I peek inside. What? Yes. You see, some boys were playing catch with it in the cafeteria. They found it in the hallway. I don't know how it came to be there. But there you are, safe and sound. I've had it cleaned and mended for you. Thanks. Don't worry, Dove. What seems like the most terrible moment imaginable when you are young will only be a tiny speckle in an illustrated history. I'll see you later. She bustles away. But how did one of my bras end up in a hallway somewhere? Excellent question. Yay, more blue magic. Reflection. Ooh, that could be very useful. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Probably ought to study. Could do with more smarts, but I'm curious to see what else the mall actually has beyond that magic shop. Let's go to the games arcade. There are only a few old-style video games with joysticks and buttons here. Most of the arcade is filled with racing games, dance pads, claw grabbers, things to give out tickets for prizes, and a surprisingly large collection of pinball machines. I think I'll just watch. I wander around the arcade, peering over people's shoulders as they win races and rack up high scores. The games are probably a waste of money. Standing on the sidelines is a lot less fun than playing. Stress decreased by 3. So I'm assuming I could have played some games and really decreased my stress, but that's okay. So yep, still got nice solid protective gear, good. So I've got a few good things in the spellbook now. So yes, I'm assuming that that lightning, freeze, and flames were probably all granted to me at the same time because I've got that big boost to my red magic, which makes sense. Makes me wonder if I'll lose them if I take the protective gloves off, though. Is there going to be another exam next week before the Christmas break? I don't think so. We just had one. But it's the end of the semester. Shouldn't there be a final? How do we get our grades? That's the good thing about Magic School. No grades. If you're still here and the professors aren't breathing demerits down your back, you're doing fine. Anyway, I need to set my schedule for the week. Okay then. Let's have a couple of red classes and some blue classes. 2 more magic. Excellent. Excellent. North of 70 on the red magic scale. If I can max them both out, that'd be great. We are called together into the gym, and I wonder if Virginia was wrong about there not being any more exams. Good morning, my sprites. As you know, the winter solstice is fast approaching. At the end of next week, many of you will be leaving us for the Christmas holiday. But before that, we have much to celebrate. If you will each please come up here and reach into this bowl for a piece of paper. That name will tell you who you're Secret Santa for. It will be your job to find a gift for that person which you think suits them. Keep your name secret until after the gifts are delivered next week. I make my way to the stage and draw a name. I will be Santa for Virginia Dawson. I wonder if Professor Potsdam is playing fair with these selections. Oh well. Oh god, I've got a gift shop. Oh god, anyone who's seen my roommate's Let's Play knows what happens when I try to gift shop. Oh, this is going to be painful. I wake up early in the morning, and if this even counts as morning, it's still dark outside, and I'm not sure why. Was I dreaming? Was there a sound? Was there a reason I needed to get up? I bet I'll remember the date. What's so important about December the... Oh, it's another Friday the 13th. I don't really care, to be honest, so... sleep. There's no reason for me to make a fuss about it, so I go back to bed. It's too early to be awake. Burn magic. Ooh, cool. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. There's a large note stuck on top of the pile of mail. Snow, mall trips cancelled. Cancelled? But shopping! How are we supposed to buy presents for Secret Santa? I guess Professor Potsdam will have to think of something. Since I can't go out, what should I do today? Yeah, I probably should do some studying. Another point in smart's good. Late in the evening, I run into Donald in the halls. Hey, Janlin, want to go out? What? That's awfully sudden. Outside. Oh. Luke and I were going to build a snowman, but he didn't want to get his fingers dirty. Snow isn't dirty. No. Yeah, I do quite like building snowmen, but probably ought to be doing something else. It's late and it's cold. I'd rather not. He shrugs. Okay. He waves and leaves. So, nothing new in the inventory? Nope. It's probably a reasonable point to save it, actually. Let's go back and let's check out Scout. I'm getting some good stuff in this spellbook, I've got to say. And Telepire just sounds cool. I mean, granted, it's just causing flames to crop up at another location, but it's a really nice way of writing it. Right, next week. Wow, the weather outside's horrible. Hail, choirs of angels! Choirs? I suppose it's seasonally appropriate, but still. I know you were all disappointed that this weekend's weather prevented the usual shopping trips, so I've decided on a little change to this year's Secret Santa event. Something to show the triumph of imagination and goodwill over money, so that you use your creative minds and your hands. We're going to make presents. We're going to make Christmas cards. Close enough. I've brought in construction paper, glue, glitter, crayons, scissors, and a collection of expired magazines. You can cut out pictures of things you think your person would like to have or be. Isn't it the thought that counts? And to help nurture your feelings of creativity and fun, all classes today are cancelled, and I'm bringing pizza in for lunch. Enjoy! Aren't we a bit old for collages? Yeah, I suppose it's okay to spend a day once. Alright, so I need to make a giant card. What colour should the backing paper be? Oh god. Decisions about what other people will like. Ah. Okay, let me think about what I know about Virginia. Not enough to make a decision on what background colour she'd like, so... God, I hate card shopping as much as I hate gift shopping. Actually, no, to be honest, I hate gift shopping more, but card shopping sucks too. Purple. A nice dark purple. It's not the colour people would expect for a Christmas card, and that makes it more interesting. Then comes the question what to decorate it with. It's for Virginia, so it ought to have... cakes. Let's go with cakes. Cakes and puddings and pies and all sorts of treats. There's been plenty of pictures of those in holiday magazines. Alright, so I cut that there and put some glue here and sprinkle the glitter there. And half of it ends up on my robe, of course, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being sparkly. This is sort of fun. All around me, the gym is filled with witches and wizards, busily cutting and pasting. It's going to be such a mess to clean up later. I wonder which of them is making something for me. Even Money says it's probably Damien. Once all the cards have been made and the pizza's cleared away, it's time to deliver our creations. I five Virginia and hand her my card. Merry Christmas! She grins at the card and pretends to lick the pictures of food. I am a girl of simple appetites. Simple? Some of those desserts are complicated. Then Ellen approaches me with the card. I knew Potsdam bricked the drawer somehow. Merry Christmas! It's a library. It's a chamber of secrets. Books and scrolls and magic and everything that we need to learn because we're Wildseed. Thanks. Right, okay then. That to me seems like a pretty effective point to end this video. I'd say thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next part.